Rogers, former member of the FBI's Joint Terrorism Task Force and retired lieutenant commander from the Office of Naval Intelligence. Steve, good to have you here on this busy morning. So many questions. I want to start here that they're going to be sending, I guess, pieces of that pressure cooker that caused the explosion on West 23rd Street in Chelsea to Quantico, the FBI lab in Virginia. What can they be looking for? I understand they're looking for forensics. What will those pieces tell them?
Well, they're going to take the bomb fragments from what occurred in New Jersey, the fragments and the evidence that they gathered in New York, and they're going to make a comparative analysis to see if there's any connection to those things. But I've got to tell you, we are under attack. New York, New Jersey, Minnesota. When I say we in the intelligence community, have said all along that the battlefield was going to be moved from the Middle East to the streets of the United States of America. And we don't need politicians who are politically correct and are going to give us sanitized explanations to explain to us that we're not under attack. We see it, we believe it, and now, as Donald Trump said, we have to be vigilant.
So, Steve, tell me what that means. If you're saying that we, the intelligence community, you're saying that we are under attack, that is the sentiment amongst your colleagues, then what does that mean in terms of how we fight this fight against terrorism?
Well, to begin with, obviously, there'll have to be a strong military response in the Mideast where command and control headquarters are, where supply lines are. Cut them off at the head. Secondly, more important in the homeland, the Department of Homeland Security has to start funding local police departments and give these officers in every police department across the country the tools they need to collect and gather intelligence. That is critically important.
Okay, meanwhile, Governor Cuomo, governor of New York, said this morning at a press conference that 1,000 state police officers as well as National Guard forces will be deployed here in New York City, searching, bus terminals, searching the subway stations, and obviously the trash cans and things like that across the city. How does this help the investigation here in New York City at present? Well,
basically, it'll help this investigation if they find anything else and they could grab that evidence before it's contaminated or before anything else happens. But I got to get back to the point that you could send thousands of people into the city, and the law enforcement people, to look around and to search. We've got to start thinking about fighting this war from an intelligence gathering methodology. This is the only way we're going to be able to prevent a number of attacks from occurring.
So considering what it is that we are currently doing in terms of collecting data from the intelligence standpoint, what's going right, but what's missing as well?
Well, a couple of things are missing. First of all, the New York City Police Department, best in the world, they're doing a great job.
Yes.
Okay, no question about it. What's missing is giving local police departments around the country the training they need as to share with them what to look for, what to gather, what to send up the chain. We also need this, and I've gotten a lot of heat for saying this, but we need to give the NSA the power back that they need in order to tap into a lot of chatter that's going on around the world. Don't forget, the White House has restricted them to some degree to doing the job that they need to do to prevent another attack.
All right, Steve, I have more questions for you. Stand by on the set with this as we await this news conference here in New York City from Mayor Bill de Blasio.